I think about the connectivity that people have within their portfolios to their financial plans or the lack thereof. I've had clients over the years. Very long time client is in his mid 80s, and he had a risk tolerance that was double my own as a young man. And I think understanding where people ought to be on that risk continuum is something that Aptus really helped us 4 or 5 years ago when we met you guys. Um, we have a better handle on really understanding risk inside of portfolios than we ever have. And I've felt so confident in our team's ability when a client is kind enough to open up and say, this is where I really am financially, because that's a vulnerable moment to open the books and say, this is what's really going on with spending. Here's what's really going on inside my 401k. Here's what's really going on with my living expenses, even though my wife might not know, whatever the case may be. I love that connectivity, that despite the very rational optimism that I hear in this call, there still has to be really rational, fact-based planning done to make sure we don't wake up in the middle of a recession when we want to wake up to retirement. And I think that level of sobriety, it just cannot be lost in this conversation, no matter what we might say about the dissimilarities between 1999 2000 and pre-internet bubble moments. It's almost like that becomes secondary, or even further down the list when I'm talking to somebody like I was this morning about wanting to wind down his career as quickly as he possibly can. And that starts to make macroeconomic data look really just almost irrelevant.
I wish I could, bold and underline that last comment that you had there, Matt. I mean, obviously that is my specialty and my bailiwick is talking markets and
Yep.
macroeconomics. But you're so correct on what you said, like through proper risk mitigation, through proper transparency of, your overall financial situations. Like that is how you find independence from a financial standpoint. It's not talking soft data or hard data or overall macro items. It's solely that. And I would say like over longer periods of time, like 90% of your chance that gives you the opportunity to become financial independent comes from your plan. The other 10% might come from, your returns.
Right.
But it's all about your plan. And that's what you guys do so well at Compass Ion is your financial plan.